Hello survivors, welcome to DayZ Tutorials. My name is Kindred, and in this video I'll show you a few tips that will improve your chances in player versus player encounters. Whenever you loot a house, a barn or any other place, always move with your weapon raised. This will speed up your character's response time if you need to aim or even shoot from the hip. I'll show you now what I mean. This is how long it took to raise your weapon and aim when your weapon is lowered. And again. And this is how long it will take when your weapon is already raised. And again. I'm sure you can see how much faster it is when your weapon is already raised. A fraction of a second could give you the upper hand if you come face to face with someone in close quarters, and could mean the difference between living through it and respawning on the coast raging. What you want to do after entering a house is close the door. An open door means one of two things. Either the house has already been looted, or the person looting it is still inside. This is why many people approach an open door ready to shoot. Before you pick up the loot you found, make sure you turn to face the door and as many windows as you can. If you start looting with your back to the door, you're inviting anyone who comes through to shoot you in the back. Even a player armed with just a baseball bat might be able to knock you out before you can turn around. Also, don't start munching on beans the second you find them. The eating or drinking animation will leave you vulnerable to attacks, even from zombies. Instead, collect everything first and move to a safer place, either a second floor of the house or even a tree line outside the city. Whenever you get the chance, and it's reasonable to do so, peek through the windows before entering a building. Checking that there isn't a guy wearing a Hoxton mask with a fire axe around the corner can once again save your life. A good way to approach the looting of any building is by thinking, I know there is another player inside and I need to spot them before they see me. Whenever you're about to move up the stairs, take a moment to think. If there was a guy on the upper floor waiting in an ambush, where would he wait? The answer is usually in a place from where he can shoot you in the back. One way to counter this to some degree is to move up the stairs backwards, like so. If you play on a server that allows you third-person view, even better. You never need to die this way again. Okay, so after a while you finally managed to get a decent rifle and you're very eager to try it out. And that Zed over there just happens to be in your way. Resist the urge to pump his undead flesh full of lead and use a melee weapon to kill the zombie. Shooting a gun is very loud and will not only alert all the other zombies around, but also any players or groups of players in the area who might then start moving to your location to investigate. Try moving to a location that is within the line of sight of the zombie, while staying in cover, and let the zombie come to you. Have your axe ready, and wait until the zombie gets closer. Once it does, charge ahead fearlessly, and take it out before it gets a chance to hit you. Unlike me, try getting it right the first time. If you're familiar with first-person shooters, and know DayZ is not one, then you probably know the next rule. Don't walk around with your magazine half empty. You don't want to run out of bullets in the middle of a firefight. So all you need to do is take the half empty magazine out, put the full magazine in, and once you do, don't forget to fill the half empty magazine with more bullets. This might be one of the little things that will help you live another day. Knowing your quick slot assignments and training yourself to be able to choose them without checking what's where can save your life when things start happening quickly. Always use the same slot for the same item type. Always. I use number 1 for a primary weapon, number 2 for a secondary weapon, and number 3 for a melee weapon, and I keep it this way no matter what. When I respawn and I pick up a crowbar or baseball bats, I put it into the 3rd slot. Whenever I need it, it's muscle memory that presses the right key, and I don't need to think about it, no matter what is going on my screen. The next tip is simple. A crouched player makes a smaller target. Crouching down makes a big difference, especially when someone is shooting at you from far away. So unless you absolutely need to run or sprint at that moment, move around in a crouch position. If you have a choice, don't cross exposed areas like they are there. Instead, go around staying in cover for as long as possible. As you move along, take note of objects around you that might serve as cover if someone starts shooting at you. Never stop scanning your surroundings for movement and turn frequently to check your sides. Whenever you get a chance, and it's reasonable to do so, check what's behind you as well. Sometimes players spot you from far away and try to get closer to get a better shot. I've been followed like that before, and turning around at the right moment has saved my life. Before you enter a village or a town, find a good vantage point and take a minute or two to watch it from a safe distance. There's a good chance that if someone is looting the place, you will see them running from one building to another. If you're the patient type, then take even longer. Just keep in mind that even if you're sure that nobody was in the town when you approached it, it doesn't mean someone won't arrive later or even log into the game somewhere nearby. Whenever the circumstances allow you, enter a town or village so that the sun is behind you. The reason for this is very simple. If there is someone already in the village, the sun will shine in their face and make it more difficult to aim or to even spot you in the first place. This is their view. And yours. Their view again. And yours. That being said, make sure no hostiles follow you, because if they do, then it will be you trying to aim with the sun in your face. And now the last piece of advice I'd like to give you today. When you play, consider using headphones and increasing your volume to slightly above normal. This will help you to hear footsteps, other players talking in your vicinity, and gunshots in your area that you might miss if you used speakers. If this video gave you an idea how to stay safe, then please help me out in return and click the like button. If you know someone who might benefit from this video, then please feel free to share it with them. Thank you for watching and see you next time.